welcome back. I'm Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen, and how are you doing today? I'm exhausted. Like, just end of year with work and end of year with family and end of year with everything. And I'm just like only being able to like exhale today, which is so sad. It's a thing though, you know, and then next will be inventory for, you know, Tonya's Witchy Kitchen and end of year for our farm. And oh yeah, I gotta tell you, this is so funny, okay? Because when you like use a vehicle use for, you know, your business, then you have to have the start mileage and the end mileage and, you know, all that. Anyways, so with our farm, I always take the mileage from all the vehicles at the end of the year. So I have, that's my start for the next year, but it's the end of the year for this year, right? So I sent my sons and my husband a text and I said, okay, I need your ending mileage today, you know, just snap a picture of your odometer reading. So a couple days go by and I get a text message from my youngest son with his odometer reading. Probably the only one I didn't need. He is just so, you know, like responsible. I mean, the other ones I still haven't gotten an odometer reading from, you know, and I know the one truck is in the shop, so okay, we can't, right? But everybody else has been in everybody else's vehicles and nobody is taking me a picture of these odometer readings. It just blows my mind. It's like, this is called responsibility. This is called being an adult. This is just a simple thing I asked you to do. And where's the follow through, people? Where's the follow through? So crazy. Do you have people like that? Or are you that person? You just have, you know, too much on your plate and you forget about it? That is a possibility, but yet they are always in their vehicles driving and it's like, come on. I need a reading. Because then, you know, then it's not even, it's even worse than to figure out what the mileage was. You know, I don't like guessing. I like exact numbers. Yeah, okay. But anyway, today, this is probably one of my more favorite. There are a few favorites in these little random soaps, but this is probably one of my most favorite. I will talk about it in the video through things. Be kind, be forgiving, be you. And let's go check out Pink Clouds. Okay, into our soap. That is the color I needed. The one that's on the screen. Okay, before these colors, we'll talk about colors first. We are doing Lollipop Pink, which is the upper left-hand corner, and Pink Slice of the Moon is the brand of the mica. I've had them forever. I'm like just trying to use that up. I mean, I know they don't go bad, but yeah, it's kind of a peachy. It's supposed to be a peachy pink, but it's more of a baby pink. And then, of course, just titanium dioxide in the overall batch. So depending on how I flip these around, there is like 1/4, no, let's do ratios. 1 to 1 to 4 is my ratio of pink to pink. And then the titanium dioxide is the 4. So if you want to know. And my philosophy with this was to do that fun design coming out of the corners and then doing like, you know, they call it a kiss swirl, but I wasn't really doing it per se as a kiss swirl because usually you go in with 2 sets at the same time, 2 corners at the same time. I didn't do that just because, and it probably kicked my butt. I should have just kept going, but one thing with this fragrance oil is the acceleration, you know. It is Pink Lavender Clouds from Aztec Candle Company, And it did really, I mean, it thickened up fast because I wasn't sitting here like moving slow or anything. I was booking it. And yeah, so, I mean, what can I say? It thickened up. It's okay. It's a slab mold, right? Right? I always have an excuse for everything. It's a slab mold. It'll be fine if it's thick. we'll just jiggle it. We'll jiggle it and wiggle it until it lays flat. No, that reminds me of the proposal. That's one of my husband's go-to shows, and you know she's in there, you know, doing the to the windows to the walls song, you know. That's probably my favorite part of the movie. Yeah. But, whew. So, okay, just cleaning out these, you know, ends of the little batter and then giving it a nice swirl. That never works for me. One of these times I'm going to do a, you know, a swirly swirl. I was gonna, oh, I guess I did. I didn't remember I did this to this one. Okay, so it's kind of the same thing. I just didn't come in with it, okay? You know, if you ever seen the Brambleberry one, it's a gorgeous soap. It's like purples and pinks, and she what does she do? She spins it on like a cake wheel, and it's so cute. Absolutely so cute. Okay, so as you can see, it did not turn those colors. It actually came out beautiful, because those colors were kind of pinky, like peachy, you know, and that was just the soap batter and the fragrance oil, and you know, came out with it, and it's this gorgeous, gorgeous white, gorgeous, gorgeous pink. Although next time I do have a note, I'm going to use more of the lollipop pink to get a deeper color. So here's my second. Okay, so the recording sucks. I'm sorry. The camera was on the wrong side. This was my second attempt to try something different with cutting these. It was to put it down my wood mold I used to cut with, or wood, yeah, my wood soap cutter. So I measured halfway through and then standing it up and then trying to go down it. Didn't work the greatest on this one because I kept catching the edges, you know, the little 1-inch marks on the mold. Yeah, it was all trial and error, you guys. And then of course, you know, that thing doesn't go flat to the bottom, and you have all this fun stuff. And yeah, but I did it. I got it. You know, it's good. So, and then to cutting, it's the same. So glad I marked my soap cutter. I don't care what you think. I am just so glad I did that because, yeah, there's all sorts of things happening and going on in my soaping world right now, and I'm so glad I marked those for future reference. So this wasn't C-popped. So just the very first one, the Baja Cactus Blossom, was C-popped. The rest of these, they sat on my desk right there. I covered them with Saran wrap, okay? Put a hot pack, heat pad over the top, and then a blanket over the top. And I left the heat pad on for roughly an hour. And then I shut it off. But I didn't, you know, like take it out or do anything like that. Just left it all in there to soak and absorb the heat. Just like I said, because my oven is, you know, it's not, it's obviously not level after looking at the first one. It's not like they were very hard to do. And you know, sometimes I wonder if it's just not how I bang them on the table, and that's just why. But there you go. Aren't they so cute? I thought they turned out adorable. I actually like the definition and the design of the swirls, and the scent is yummy. Good job, Aztec, on that one. Aren't they just so cute? And as always, I hope you had a good time. Thank you for dropping by, and I will see you next time. And God bless.